Hi, everybody. How you doing? Hi, Catnip, Alice, nothing but a stump, Sean, Sherry, TTM fangirl, and JJax, right? I think that's it. How you doing, Becca?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Really good. It's Friday.
Positively Brendan Friday.
Yeah.
You like my that I stole from you? You can't
Yeah,
see it all.
I really like that picture, and I think it's
Yeah.
awesome. Also, a lot of people think I painted that, and I did not.
You didn't? Ooh,
No, I
I love
didn't
the dragonfly, and well, underneath it says "Be brave, Brendan."
Yeah,
Mondays, but I cut off the Mondays. So if it was just me here, you'd see the whole picture and just "Be brave, Brendan,"
yeah,
because I had to kind of steal it. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
No, it's fine. I really like it. It's actually one of my favorite pictures of Brendan.
Yeah,
Um,
they look really. Oh, it looks good. Scott
yeah,
and Brendan look so good there. They
They
do.
look so happy too.
They do. They really do. I go. Oh, I love that picture of Barb in the blue shirt with Brendan. You
Yeah,
know, oh, her eyes stick out. They just look so happy in that picture. You know, you get those fake smiles, and oh, I'm glad I'm here. I love you, but some of them just stick out, and you're like, oh, I
yeah,
feel the love. I feel the love.
yeah.
You know,
Yep, that's one
hi
of the.
Teresa.
Yep, definitely. So, but
Oh, I
yeah.
just got a message.
Oh, sweet.
So go ahead. Floor is
Yeah.
yours, sweetie.
I don't have anything from Brendan today, and that's okay. Um, I know he is doing good, so that's
No
positive
COVID.
stuff about Brendan.
Yeah. Hi, Kimmy. So he
And
doesn't have the COVID. Ooh. Is
yeah,
it
he doesn't.
is
He's doing
prison
good.
full of it, or is it still kind of not? You don't know, or
My understanding is that there's a few cases that are, but they're not on his unit.
okay, good. That's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
they seem to be as far last I heard. So it's I don't
Right.
know 100 like it's
Yeah, I
but
don't want to say 100%, but yeah, yeah.
But like last I heard, that it's all contained on one unit and they're not near him. So like that's
Good.
good. I know he's still doing the washing of his hands a lot and trying to do the social isolation thing. It's
Yeah.
hard to do in prison, but
I mean, you're not blocked. I guess somebody says I'm blocked. I say you're not blocked. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, honey.
no, you're fine. But yeah, no, that's about an update for him. I mean, he's doing really good, and
Mhm.
and everyone. I hope everyone's been sending him mails and cards and stuff, and like keeping him occupied with that. That's and like even though a lot of the things that us supporters do, as far as like little campaigns, like mine's Be Brendan Brave and all that stuff,
Yeah.
he loves them, but
Great.
I'm not saying, do one or the other. I'm saying do both. You know,
Yep.
definitely write hint to him because that's his lifeline. That's how he has that real connection with people.
Right. I had seen a post that said Brendan wasn't getting something. So if you sent something to him and you haven't heard from him for a while, you're supposed to get a hold of Carla or Barb.
Yeah,
Correct? Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
and it could be just like the mail from uh from COVID issues.
Mhm.
Because I know I was trying to send him something a couple of weeks ago, and I was having difficulties getting it to him. So it could be a COVID thing. It could be anything right now. I know there's like a few things that I'm still waiting for personally that I
Mhm.
haven't gotten because of COVID. So
Yeah.
yeah, but like I think definitely just keep sending them to him. Um, Even if he doesn't respond, just keep like maybe once a week because I know in Justice and Freedom group they do the Mail Mondays where they post something, they give everyone a reminder to send a letter to Brendan or a card. So
Mhm.
maybe pick a day out of the week or even on Mondays and then, send them a
Yeah.
letter.
Yep.
Uh,
Michelle Starsbrook. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names, but she would like to know what Brendan does with all of his mail once he's done reading and writing back. She's asking if the prison holds them or stores them for him.
So he's only allowed a certain amount of everything in his cell.
Okay.
He's only allowed to get a certain amount of pieces of mail a day.
20, right?
I think it's 25.
Oh, that's up.
I'm not
Okay.
100% sure about this new place because I know this was at Columbia.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I know with the new place, you know, he only gets a certain amount of mail a day, and that means coming and going. So if he's got a couple of letters he's writing, he has to send them out to make it even with the mail he's getting in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Balance.
He must get writer's cramp trying to get him out.
Yeah, that's why, you know, and I say, when I do say like no pressure, write to him too.
Right.
I mean, he will get back to you.
Right. He will if you ask him and you put your address on the inside part of the letter and you ask him to please write back, he will. Otherwise, he just assumes you just wanted to write and you don't want to hear nothing back. That's
that's what I mean by like no pressure, write him. Like if you want to just write him and you're not necessarily
right.
If you don't back from him, you're just doing it as a supporter just to like pass his time. You know, yeah, but like no pressure, write to him. But if you do want a response, say, hey, you know, write me back, or it would be great if I heard from you or something like that. But also
don't expect right away, especially
right away.
It takes some time.
Yeah.
He's like, hello, Jane. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, little Barb. I think I've seen somebody else. I want everybody to feel that they're welcome here. They are. You're all welcome. We love talking about Brendan. So,
but what happens is that when he has his old letters that he's done reading, puts them in one big giant envelope and sends them home to Barb.
There you go. Then she can store them for him, and he has them for a. Yeah, it's a good idea.
And I will Kelly. Every single thing that he has sent to Barb from prison, this whole entire the time he's been in prison, she keeps for him. There's not a thing that she throws away.
In her room that we've seen on Ma'am, you know, in his room, I guess, where she keeps some of the beautiful things people have wrote and sent to him, and like that quilt is gorgeous. I remember that, you know. I think, gosh, that takes so much work, but you know what? There's so much love in all that stuff, and they really, really mean it. When you do something like that, or even take the time to write a letter, it just really shows you care. It really, really does.
Yeah. So like everything, and I will also say there's a lot of people who send Barb stuff directly to give to Brendan when he comes out.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything is saved.
That is nice. Although I don't know if I'd really want. I mean, I would want the letters from supporters, I think, but I don't think I'd want anything else from prison. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, because if you bought him a book and he sends a book home. Or if I know there was a time where he got a lot of extra stuff, and I think he sent it home, so that stuff might be there too, sort of thing. So,
do people buy I know he can buy do they have to buy certain kind of tennis shoes? They have to go through the prison.
Yeah,
don't
they all have to go through the catalog.
Everything they have or need, it has to go through the commissary at the prison, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know somebody asked me, how could I get him something that he would need in prison? I don't know if it's tablet time, they said, or something, on the lines of that. And I said, I'm not sure, but I'll ask Becky. She'll tell me. Becky will tell me. And I heard that you got to go through the commissary for it. So I guess I would imagine you would have to send him some money.
There's two prison catalog companies that you can go through that are approved through Wisconsin. And to be honest with you, if anybody out here plans on buying him something through a catalog, contact Barb first.
Yep.
And ask her because he can only have a set amount of things. So because I know, for instance, he has a special pitcher and a special cup. If you just send him a random cup, they're you can't have this because you already have a cup in your cell.
Okay, yeah, they have limits on things, and you need to know what he wants or what he needs.
Yeah, so for real though, everything is limited. So that's why, if you really want to buy him, like if it's really in your heart.
Check with mom first. Check with mom first.
Check with Barb first. Ask her, hey, next time he calls her, she can ask him. And then she'll get back to you and say, yes, you can buy it. No, he doesn't need anything.
Right. And if anybody wants to know, there was a post on Facebook that said, if you need to know anything about Brendan, Carla and her are the ones to talk to. And that's it. So you don't get confused about other people putting things out, or you might think that they have control. It is Carla and mom first and Carla second. But ask either one of them. And like Carla said, she doesn't have a problem with answering questions as long as they're not out of line. Let's get real. Some people can be very out of line. And I mean, I see that all the time. So just, if you have any question, I'm sure nobody in here is ever going to do that, because right then, but stuff, we stand for Barb. We were in the chat, but
I think that, basically they were saying with that is that nobody else is Brendan's representative.
That's right.
They are. Like, even us right here, we're talking about it, but like, I'm not his representative in any way, shape, or form.
No, me neither.
I'm just a friend.
Yeah,
I'm
just
helping people, but like at the end of the day, if I don't know answer to a question, I reach out to Barb.
Yep. That's me too. I do too. And I mean, we're approved to be doing what we're doing. So, I mean, we don't claim to have any rights to say whatever is for Brendan. We are just encouraging you to write. And if you need to know anything that is personal or we can't tell you, please contact Barb or contact Carla. Carla Chase.
Nothing but a Stump said how it was the best way to contact Barb. If you're on Facebook, that is basically the only way you can contact Barb. Is if you do her
you can contact me, Rebecca. Like I see all the time, nothing but Stump. So if you like, I can always relay a message for you if you'd like. If you don't have Facebook, because I do kind of remember her saying, I don't think she does Facebook, but I'm not quite sure. But I see O'Brien, positively Brian or Brendan. That's great. I love that. I love seeing that hashtag. I wanted to get around more. Positively Brendan. I'm trying to, every time I tweet, I try to put that in there. So it's a good hashtag.
But but like Linda can, I can, like if you have a question and you're not on Facebook, but you're on Twitter, message me or her, Linda, on Twitter, and we'll definitely like relay the message. So.
Yep. And if you see me in the Discord, Foul Play Discord or something, you could do that. Leave a comment underneath the video here, if it's personal, then just, probably should get a hold of Becca first. So, because she's like, knows a lot more than I do about things, because she does. You do have a relationship with him and you do write to him and you do email each other. So a lot of people might not know that. Thank you, C. O'Brien. Dassey Nation. I love these hashtags. Sorry.
I've also been here since 2016 with all of this. So 2015. December 2015.
Wow, great.
I've learned a lot over the last few years of the do's and the don'ts, and
it's hard to get where you get respect, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And you're very highly respected.
Well, that means a lot, actually.
Yeah. Well, if you talk about Brendan, excuse me, and you want to say supporters, the first two names that come into mind are Becca Nash and Tracy Keogh. So there's your spinoff. Let's talk about Tracy's.
I was going to say, that's a good opening for that one.
Yay!
So her podcast came out a few days ago, The 6th Hour. I don't know if anybody has heard it yet, but it's actually really amazing. It's really, really super amazing.
I'm waiting for the next one.
The first one was very much an opener of to Brendan and his case and stuff like that. It was very beautifully done.
Yes.
Very beautifully done.
Yeah, she has the right pace and music, and it just was, you felt peaceful instead of angry, because I know I was angry with the, the case, seeing it on TV and hearing it on the, YouTube, but she makes you feel like, yeah, let's just take this journey. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's a
Yeah,
journey.
basically, yeah. She has a very calming voice about it and a way about it. Her husband's doing the music, I believe. So like that was really, and yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's basically, it's completely and totally like her words, his music. It's
Good collab.
yeah. And
Do you know how long it's going to run for? Do you know how many?
I don't know.
Do you know when she like? Does she do it once a week, or do you don't know when they're going to promote?
I should ask her. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a couple of episodes, definitely. I wonder if it's going to be 6 because of the number, because it's called
Six, yeah, the play off of it, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know the first episode was very powerful. And like you said, it was very soothing, powerful.
I was just going to say the word soothing. It's very soothing. She has a very good voice for that. And the way she explains it, it's done with love. You can tell the podcast is done with love.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely, Kim. I will ask her. I should have asked her before. I actually asked her if we could talk about it.
Yeah, we always have to get permission.
I didn't think to ask her those questions, so I will after this. I'll ask her those questions in next video. I'll have more answers for that kind of stuff. But yeah,
put the link in. You guys can watch it now. It is the first one is out, so you can go. We just don't know when the next one. By next Friday, you got something to ask, and I might have another announcement next Friday.
Yeah, we might have another one.
Yeah.
But no, that's a great way though to share Brendan's story because she basically gives like a good, I think it's like a 25-minute long podcast, so it's not like too long either. It doesn't. It's not like an hour long or anything, but like it's a quick rundown of everything that happened to him throughout these years.
Yeah.
As far as case related stuff. So like honestly, that's one of the best ways also to support Brendan is to share that kind of stuff because that's sharing his story out there. So and you know, the 6th hour you can share the petition, you can share his lawyer's podcast, but like those are really awesome ways to support Brendan is to share his story like that. So like
get his name out there. Talk Brendan. Just keep on talking Brendan.
I think that's perfect that Tracy put this out there with his story and did it so beautifully. Because she put a lot of himself into it. Like just hearing like the first I think 10 minutes of it, she was talking about Brendan as a person, and it wasn't just stuff that we are. It was stuff like he reads his books, his manga, and he listens to songs from people from all over the world, and it's so beautiful how well she does it.
Yes. Like I said, I didn't get angry hearing the story.
Yeah.
When you first hear about it, when you see it on MAM and you watch the interrogations and things, it's just like, oh, you want to go through the TV. You get so pissed off.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's how you get. It's like, how the hell can you be doing this? And my anger just came out completely. I lost it. I get very affected by it, Brendan. And when she did that and she was talking about it, it was really soothing. Not that there's anything good that happened to him there.
No, but she does it in a very calm and patient
but she does, yes, very calming, and she makes you think and understand it rather than getting pissed off and not hearing what's going on, So she does a very good voice for the podcast. I think it's going to be very successful. And of course, we're linking it. My wonderful cat, Knit, and Nothing But a Stump are putting it out there. So, yeah. So we will always have the links in the description because I got smart and I put them on a little sticky note thing, and all I have to do is go, copy, paste. And if there's something new, I can do it because that was taking me a long time to write that the first 2 times. I was like, and I got it out here and I go, oh, I made a mistake. I got to go back.
Yeah. I have the same problem with my own, but I have a handy dandy notebook, so.
You must have a lot of notebooks, Becca. Let's get real.
I only have one handy dandy notebook, and it's very full.
Oh my gosh. How did it go this Monday did you do it? You said that already, didn't you? You already covered that. Okay. All right. What's next week's going to be?
Next week I was, I haven't thought that. You go ahead and talk about something else and we'll come back to that.
Okay. Kimmy, the link, honey, is right here. Catnip, it says the 6th hour. Can you get that from there? If you want me to, I can DM it for you. Yes, I have no problem with that, but it is there. Dang, Linda, can you add that to and it is in the description too. I'm almost positive that it's in the description. I can't check that right now because I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYards. But I'm pretty sure it is in the description too, because if I didn't put it there, I'll be mad. But I'm pretty sure it is, because I think that's where Catnip gets her. Well, she probably has her own stuff. Who knows?
You know what I have written down? Today's date. 5/25. That's next Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my handy dandy notebook, I wrote down your favorite foods.
Your favorite foods? I can even do on that one. I can get in there and do that.
So yeah, see, that's why I lost this and I just found it. So that's why, like, your favorite foods.
It must take you a while to think of those things.
Yeah, I write down the dates and then I have a list, and as soon as I come up with an idea, I write it down real quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I usually forget. So
I try to write down things, but I always just grab a piece of paper and then I write it down. Then I got all these pieces of paper everywhere. You know what I mean? So what did I do? I just got this, a handy dandy clipper. I'm not going to show you the other side, but now I got a bunch of paper there. So it's a lot easier for me. I get a little disorganized because I got so much going on in my brain. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to announce that Becca paints. Okay, Becca's an artist, and if you did not know, she paints, and what she paints and sells, she gives to Brendan. So, yep, there you go. You can put them on here, and people can get a hold of you too, because I support that too very much. I was going to do it, but I just never followed through with it. But she paints. She's even done some of Brendan that look really nice. So anything that she sells, she sends to Brendan. So Brendan gets all the money for it. It's 100% Brendan's, which I think is really nice, because painting is not easy, you know. But if it's a relaxation thing, well, you know.
Anything like it's if you have something that you can do and you want to do it.
Yep.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, do it. See, look at that. There's a dragonfly. And if you guys are interested, leave a comment on the bottom here, because everything goes to Brendan. So it's really for a good cause. And she sells them too cheap, if you ask me. But
they're $30. Okay, so basically I charge $35 plus $5 shipping.
And that's supplies and shipping.
And no, I don't even okay, so $35. So 30 of it goes to Brendan. $5 of that 35 is actually the charge fee for when I deposit the money into Brendan's account, because they charge me like for something, like $4.95, and then so literally all of the money is going towards Brendan and shipping.
And then that's good. That's good. You should, oh, look at that. Oh, see, I told you she paints Brendan. Now that's Brendan's face. How did you get good at painting Brendan's face? I can't paint faces at all.
I
do acrylics, watercolor, oils.
These are acrylics.
Okay. And they're 8 by 10, or what are they?
They're
11 by 14?
8 by 10, yeah.
8 by 10? Okay. So people can get an idea, because everything looks different on the TV. I love that picture, Brendan. It's a good picture.
And this is actually my favorite one.
That's so bright and shiny. Oh, I like it. It's happy. It's a good time to sell it. Look at that. Dragonfly, daisies, and beautiful sun.
Yeah. But this is just a side thing I do. So like if anybody does, like I said, all of the money goes
to get it out there.
And then I usually tell him
Oh, there's his favorite Pikachu guy, but not Pikachu, but
Yeah.
what is it called?
Mew.
Pokemon. It's Muse, right?
Yeah, it's Mew.
Ah, Mew. I got it. I said Muse, but I did get it right.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
learning.
yeah. I also have like where did they go? Hold on. I had some paper ones that I did.
Okay, I'm going to make an announcement. Thank you very much. Nothing but a stump. And I'm going to read your message. It says, I know this is about positivity, but this is positive because I know everybody here will abide by Brendan's wishes. If you don't, then you're really not a supporter anyway, if you ask me. But it says, I know this is about positivity, so I want to be positively ask everybody to boycott the Brendan calls that are being passed around or advertised on the Guilters page. I don't think anybody here is on a Guilters page, but if you are on that Guilters page, avoid those calls. Don't let your curiosity break the wishes of Brendan. Brendan asked for his privacy. He was a child and he does not want that. And would you like to be able to look Brendan in the face and say, Brendan, I did everything you asked me to. I really was a good supporter for you and your family. Or do you want Brendan to look at you and go, get away from me because you didn't even care what I said? You put down my family. You put me down. You didn't let my privacy. So I want to encourage everybody not to listen to him. I'm not going to. Don't be so frustrated, sweetie. It's okay. Don't get frustrated. That's what they want you to do. Just don't listen. Right, Becca?
Yeah, and I have my personal feelings about what me as a supporter is or what could be a supporter, and I don't want to like say, you're not a real supporter for this and that, but like I do agree with it. This is Brendan's life. These are his personal phone calls, and that's his wishes. As far as he doesn't want people listening to them. There's really nothing in there, for anyone to really hear other than a child.
You said it very good, Colette. It's about respect. Please respect Brendan's wishes.
Yeah. So like that's at the end of the day, I feel like that's his wishes is please don't listen to my personal phone calls.
Yeah. And if you support Brendan, you would not have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Just like I don't have a problem supporting him. Here, we can't see. Either one of them. I don't. I'm for the family. I'm for Barb. That's Brendan's family. That's his life. That's who he knows. That's who he loves. Yeah. He don't know us.
Yeah.
He don't, I'm doing this because I care about them. And you can only be a supporter if you're really 100% supporting the person's wishes that you are supporting. Otherwise, you're an oxymoron and you just don't care. And you don't care. You got no more compass that works right as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. If your compass is going like this and you don't, I don't know. That's just how I feel as a supporter. Everybody supports in their own way. I want to put that out there. They all do. And some people feel differently than me. That's fine. But me, I'm asking you to please respect Brendan's wishes.
And and Brendan's basically asking for the same. Please respect my wishes. Don't listen to the phone calls. Right. Unless you're hired by his lawyer. Because, I know his lawyers have looked at every single thing that they can to get this kid out. So, I know that...
If there was something in there, foul play would have gotten a hold of the lawyers.
Yeah.
And the lawyers probably would have known about it already. So they're listening to them in private. They're not putting them out. If they heard anything, they would have sent it to the lawyers.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that stuff that he's talking about. They just want to hear if there's anything maybe that would help him. If there's nothing there, why would you release them? Especially if he said so. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday, Jean's daughter. Happy birthday. I want to say happy birthday. I'm sorry, honey.
No, I was just gonna say, and his lawyer, I think I read the statement she said to foul play, and she basically said, it's very important case wise. I think she said that, right? Like, it's very important not to release those phone calls because there could be something in there that could hurt him.
Yeah, and don't you want to get out?
Don't quote that from me, but I feel like that's what was said, and
I don't know neither. I would imagine that was something like that. But you know what? It isn't really what the lawyers think. For some of the researchers think a little differently. But when they hear that Brendan asked, that stops it for even the veteran researchers say, "Oh, I got it. That's cool. I don't even want to touch it." Ones that have been here from the very beginning say, "I got no problem with that. He asked me. I'm gonna." You know what I mean? Because that's support. Whether you're a digger and a researcher, you can look at it through a researcher's eyes. But that's what they were doing. But then he said, when you hear Brendan say that just stopped it for them. So that is very nice to know, because a lot of the researchers that worked very hard in the very beginning to get any kind of paperwork or anything, they worked very hard, and they're all about getting out the truth. They just want the truth out. They're not trying to hurt nobody. They're not trying to do that. They're not out bashing people. They're just putting out information. And if they think it's a good idea, maybe you should think about that too. Food for thought, I guess.
Yeah, and I know Foul Play in general wants to do what's right for Brendan, and that I respect them for not only taking heed to Laura Nyrider, but listening to Brendan's wishes. Like, to me, that's a lot of respect. So I do thank them for that. And and if I haven't seen any. I don't usually linger around on social media for a very long time.
Me either, really.
So I haven't seen any guilters talk about releasing, but if they do, just ignore it.
Yep.
Just
don't feed them.
Yeah, just ignore it. There's nothing we can do if somebody chooses to release those phone calls. Maybe we can let Laura Nyrider know, and maybe there's something legally on their end. I don't know.
Yeah.
But don't listen to them.
The guilters are thinking that we're hiding something, that they're hiding something. No, as simple as Brendan said, please respect my privacy.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And it's just, calls from a scared kid.
Let's put it this way. If anybody thinks Brendan's guilty, they got issues.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've seen a comment one time in one of these groups I joined. I didn't even know it was a guilty group. And I seen something, I was like, oh my God, get me out of here. I wanted to report that person. And I was like, I don't want to be here. This is not where I need to be at all. And I just never went back. So I don't know what the guilter side is. I don't listen. I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't see anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't. And I don't go on places where they are, because I'm not going to change their mind, and they're definitely not changing mine. There is no, you could, you know what, you could light me on fire first, okay? I still would not say anything that even close to the fact that he would be, you know what, never in a million years. That boy is 100% innocent. He is convicted on the police, his words. Wiegert and Fassbender, that's what he's guilty of, saying their words, trying to help. I want to go back to 6th hour.
Yep. Yep. I agree with all of that. So.
Yeah.
But I think that's all I got today as far as all that goes. And I do want to say, with the Be Brendan Brave Monday, it's going to be a picture one. So the same rules apply as last time, where no words, no digital stuff, no stickers. Just like if you
picture with your phone of your food.
Like if you have if your favorite food's a cheeseburger, post a picture of the cheeseburger.
Not the advertisement of the cheeseburger, not the wrapper of the cheeseburger, just the cheeseburger.
Well, I mean, you could if there's words on the picture, like this can, for instance, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Don't put on the picture behind Linda where I put Be Brendan Brave on the picture.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't that's what I mean by no words. He can't have anything digitalized or basically internet based. So no memes. Just a regular picture from your phone of your favorite food.
Maybe I'll take a picture of me eating a cheeseburger. No, I'm kidding.
You can, yeah. He loves he's a foodie guy. So anything. So this
is he working in the chef area there? Does he do any of the? Because I know they got a chef's teaching class or something in that prison where they.
I don't. I know that they have a cooking program.
Okay, that's what I meant. Cooking program.
Yeah. And I know that the inmates can work in it, and they make really good food. During visitor time, it's like a little like cafe in a sense where the visitors can come in and sit down with the inmate, and then they can order the special off of the
Nosy
menu.
Ren saying hi to you. No hi for me, Nosy.
Oh, hi. Hi, Nosy. She's super famous now.
I know they are. I've seen that. They're doing an excellent job over there, boy. I'm telling you what Jinx did with all that, the signature stuff, and Ren's doing all that. It's a lot of hard work, but you know what? You're going to be better than a don't fuck with, cats. You'll be better than that because you're,
As far as the whole, I just want to say, as far as the whole Tiger King thing, I was always on the fence about whether Carol.
You only need to watch episode 3.
But just from their research alone in their group with everything going on, I'm just.
Yeah. It is amazing. I mean, it really is. They're really digging it. And it was Nosy, Jinx, and Ripper that I knew of, But they got a bunch of people, I guess, that they're in there and they're doing really hard work. They're really getting it. And rock on, you guys. Rock on for sure. We got Hollywood Jinx Stinks. We got Hollywood Nosy Ren. We got Hollywood Ripper Jack.
Yeah. No, I think that's awesome. I think
it was nasty disgrace.
That group, amazing. So
you guys go on over there, check them out on their Facebook page. Check out all Ripper's YouTube videos.
There's Jinx.
Check them out. What?
There's Jinx. Hi, Jinx.
Oh yeah, that's my Jinxie. And Nosy too. See, now there's some other people that came on here first. You and Nosy. Yeah, I get them all. I love the firsts. I love them. Yes, I do. You betcha.
Because at the beginning, I was I was very I don't think Carol did it.
Yeah, the movie's the show's a little difficult to watch.
Yeah,
I didn't
either. Totally all the evidence behind it was just okay.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. When I seen that stuff going on, I went right to it. Let me see this. And I heard you really only have to watch episode 3. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But yeah, Jinx. Okay, you were on Eric Cozy first. Correct me. Nosy wasn't. Yeah, for Mammothon, that's right. Forgot about that. Sorry. Check them out. Go see them, guys. They're doing great things. Yes. All that matters to them is episode 3. So I was correct in saying that. But anyway, everybody, right, Brendan? Have any questions? Leave the comments here underneath. Contact either me or Becca if you want to know something. Mostly, but I would like to help you. Anyway, Becca, it's been great. Again, have a wonderful week. We will not forget, be Brendan brave. Everybody be safe and be kind and keep others in mind.
Yep. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.